A brief update from Instagram Business this week, talking about, is there a golden number of reels that you can post? And I was expecting the post to be a little bit more in depth, to be honest with you, but I'll share the information that's on the post, and you can take or leave it. They found that creators, quote, creators with the greatest net following growth rate we see, on average, they post 10 or more reels per month. They also say, creating is a marathon, not a sprint, so make sure that you're not letting your short-term goals go or hurt your well-being, which I think is obvious, and I think is something which everyone would agree with. But what it's saying, and I think this is the thing I would say about growth, the thing I would say about any specifically Instagram, but also anywhere on social media, it's about, firstly, and I was having a conversation yesterday with a new connection on LinkedIn about this, and I think it's about understanding that there is no golden bullet on social media or in content or in advertising in general. The reason why we use digital advertising, the reason why we use these social platforms, is because they give us a lot of data, right? So the job of you, if you're starting a campaign or starting a new business, or whether you've been in business for a while and you've got a new service and you're trying to market that, is let's get market feedback. So let's put some stuff out there, right? And you can use the structure of hook, content, call to action, which is great and really, really works. But some hooks are going to work really well for you, others won't. The same with the content, the same with the ideas, the same with the concepts. So my best advice is, yes, look at what these platforms are doing. So we've heard from Instagram Business this week, they say, well, you should be doing about 10 posts a month, right? Okay, sure, but if you want to gain data quickly and you can sustain it, I would say do as many reels as you possibly can, right, without sacrificing quality, right? Now, you can then, because what happens then is you can put loads out, you can gain some data, you can tweak, and then start being very scientific with it. So, okay, so I've got 5 hooks. Now I'm going to take basically the same concepts of videos or similar topics of videos, but only change the hooks. And we're going to see which one either has higher retention on our retention chart, or what one has more views or more comments or more likes or more shares or more opt-ins or more calls, books, etc. Whatever your key performance indicator is going to be for that piece of content. Is it brand awareness? Is it to nurture? Is it to sell, etc.? These are all things we need to think about when creating content. But I think it's really important to, as I said, have that mix between that science-based approach and trying some new creative decisions. And at the end of the day, who are you talking to? How can you add value to them? How you can consistently show up for them? And then potentially, how could you monetize that audience, or potentially monetize them through either advertising directly to them, or getting them to potentially buy into either subscription-based model that we're seeing similarly to X, but also with others like Patreon and YouTube also having these options, and of course Twitch and so on. You know, there's ways, once you have the audience and you understand what they want and you've added some value, but you actually have to earn that time, you have to earn that respect, you have to earn that point of view. So hopefully this insight helps you to continue to create for Instagram in a better way. But again, remember, the Instagram for Business account said on average 10 or more reels per month is a great option and a great plan.